Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to my drawing room. And welcome for another review from the Beauty Berserker, me, Matt. Now, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday out there. It's stopped raining. I don't have to worry about making an arc for me 2 chihuahuas, so that's a good thing. And I have a review for you. Now, before we start, huge, massive thank you from me to each and every one of you guys out there that's watching my videos, liking the videos, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Because what I'm doing on this channel and over there on Instagram, wherever that is, as Viking Beard Matt, I'm trying to help show you guys that there is an alternative to these huge, massive brands out there. These smaller brands, small businesses, small companies, individuals and craftsmen out there are making some amazing products. Now, imagine you were starting out making your own products and stuff like that and having to bring them onto market and compete with these massive giants out there. These guys really need kind of all the help and support that they can possibly get. And because they're competing against these huge, massive giants, they have to put more time, more effort, more energy and more care into their products. And the ingredients that they're using have to be completely top notch, otherwise it's just not going to cut it. So I'm here to try and help them out and to show you guys there is an alternative, and in my opinion actually a lot better at times than some of these huge massive brands that seem a bit stale because they just keep pumping the same stuff out because they know we're going to buy it just because it's got their name on it. Well, not anymore. Now, with all the reviews that I do here on the Bearded Berserker YouTube channel, I'm not affiliated to any of the brands whatsoever. I'm completely unbiased. Everything I say is my own honest opinion even. And since day dot, that's how it's always been. I'm doing this honestly, as if I was a consumer or customer gone out and bought something. Because let's face it, we're all on limited cash nowadays, and there's nothing worse than slinging our hard-earned cash into a product, clothing or whatever, jewelry and stuff, hair product, skin product, beard product. You get it home, doesn't live up to expectations, it sits there on the shelf, or you give it to somebody you don't like as a birthday present, or you've just bin it. So I use this to do constructive criticism, stuff that I like about it, I will say so. If there's stuff I don't particularly like, I will say that I don't like it constructively. Now, with all skin products, beard products and hair products, I have used these. In fact, with everything else that I review, I have used them, so it's not just an unboxing video. I'm not particularly keen on unboxing videos because if you haven't used it, how are you supposed to know what it's like? Does it work? Does it live up to the description and what it says on the box? So I have used them, and afterwards I'll be scoring them, in fact, at 20. So 20 being absolutely fantastic, 10 being, yeah, it's all right, nothing special. Yeah, it does what it says on the tin. 0 being I wouldn't touch it with a shitty stick. So that's kind of how I score it. Good, medium, poo. So, first of all, we're going to look at the products themselves, talk a bit about them, and what they do, what I felt, and how I found them when I used them, the prices and everything. Then we'll get the scoring of them out of 20. So, reading glasses on, otherwise I can't see bugger all. So, I've done a few reviews for these guys before. Scissor Hands from the Ukraine, which started in 2015. Not me doing them, but the actual brand started in 2015. And I have a couple of hair products. Thank you very much to Scissor Hands for sending them through for me to have a look at. And so, we're going to start with the pomade first, which is, that's the wax. So we're going to start with the pomade first. Now, as you can see, with their tins and everything, they've got that kind of retro Americana style to them, almost like a poker chip with the skulls and everything. Very nice. These are 115ml tins. I know that because I've done a research and it says on the tins 115ml, which is 3.9 ounces. So with all the products, you get this nifty little artwork on the front, which is completely different on all of their products. And if I turn it over, like that, on the back, you can see all the rest of the gubbins, ingredients, style and everything out. So you've got a cooked when it was actually made, 7th of the 4th, 2019. And shelf life is for 2 years. It was made in the Ukraine. The actual ingredients on it, and also how much is in there, and obviously hold, shine, matte, volume, texture and protect on the top, which is very nice to see. All products should have their ingredients on there. There's nothing to hide. So it's nice to see. Now, inside the tin itself, you have a cool sticker on there. Finish him. There you go. Nice bit of artwork. So it's very nice on the outside and the inside. Inside, you also get a sticker. I am bad. Used to be, not anymore. Not allowed to anymore. And also inside, you get a groovy little kind of like brochure, some of the products that they're doing on there. And on the back, you've probably seen this in the other reviews, that they've almost got, well, it's pretty much like an instruction manual on how to use it. So scoop a bit out, you can warm it up in the hairdryer, rub it through your hands, stick it through your hair, and then style it and look badass. So that's nice to see. Also inside, with all of the products they do, that's the beard oils, beard balms, and the hair products, you get a magnet. And there's quite a few different magnets out there. This one is Verona, and she says meow. So there you go, one of these little flexi ones. So it's quite nice. This is number 14, so it's a nice little addition to it. And looking at the product itself, this is a pomade. Now, as you probably know by now, I love my hair pomades. It's just something that I really like. I often have my hair, I always have my hair kind of back and everything. And this product is very good as a pre-styler as well as a styling product. Now, with pomades, the original pomades used to have sort of petroleum jelly and stuff like that in there, and which was kind of like the way that pomades, or the original pomades, were made. Nowadays, you tend to find them, but you also get what's known as a hybrid pomade, which basically means that it washes out and it's a water-based pomade. It still does exactly the same as what a pomade does, almost gives your hair kind of like a wet sort of texture to it. And there's lots of different sorts of shines you can get. You can get high shine, medium shine, and low shine. For me, this one I found has got kind of like a light shine to it, almost like a natural shine. Now, looking at the product itself, being very careful, you can see where I've had my fingers in there dolloping it out. Now, I have done a test patch on my skin before I've actually slathered it through my hair to see what it was like. It's a reddy orangey pinky sort of, well, not so much pink, more reddy orange colour pomade. Now, this has got a very good hold to it. It's not ridiculously hard or medium. It's kind of that 3/4 of the way up there. It's lasting a good day. And the cool thing with water-based as well is if you carry a comb in your pocket, which I do, I carry a beard comb and a regular comb. Should the wind start getting at it and everything, you can just run the comb underwater, run it through your hair, restyle it. It sort of hardens up again, and away you go. So it's very good. And another cool thing with these water-based products is that you can wash it out pretty much on first wash. With a lot of the original pomades, because of the grease and the oil and everything else in there, and sort of petroleum gel, basically you have to wash your hair over and over again, because, as you know, they're not soluble or anything. But the water-based ones are a lot easier to use and a lot easier to wash out. Now, the scent on this, allegedly on the descriptions, is kind of like a perfumey, woody, bergamot-y scent. Definitely picked up bergamot from it, and to me, it has got an aftershavey cologne sort of scent to it. Not sure what brand, if you know what I mean, but it has definitely got an aftershavey sort of scent to it. Not detecting too much of the woods, but there's definitely bergamot, and I shall call it an aftershave scent, which is very nice. The scent does last quite a while on this, and especially once you run your comb underwater and put it back through your hair and restyle it, you're getting that smell back again. So it is lasting a long time. It's a nice, decent scent, and it's actually a very good pomade, and I do like it. I do like my standard ones, the grease ones and everything else, but as a water-based pomade, this does exactly what it says. It's got a decent hold to it, 3/4 of the way up there. Light to sort of natural sort of shine, not too shiny. And people often say that using pomades, it makes your hair look greasy and stuff like that. No, not washing your hair and just being generally grubby, that makes you look greasy. When you do use pomades and stuff like that, I know some are water-based, some are grease-based and stuff like that, but it looks like you've got product in your hair, not that you haven't washed it. And a lot of the barbers now are going for the old school pompadours and comb overs and stuff like that, and some really cool styles. This is what a lot of them are now using, or going back to, should I say. So it's a very good product, and I highly rate it, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Moving on, said one cow to another. We have the wax for your hair, basically hair wax. Comes in another groovy tin. As you can see, prime hold, matte finish, street blend, wax for hair, super volume, cool texture, the dangers, something or other, scissor hands. So there you go. And like I say, each one of these has got kind of like a poker chip sort of outside to it, different colour tins and everything. Again, on the back, this was made, or cooked as they call it, on the 10th of the 3rd, 2019. And so you've got the same gubbins on the back with the hold, the shine, the matte, the volume, the texture and the protection. And how to use: take a relatively small amount, melt between your fingers and shape your hair. Now this one I was particularly interested in because of the scent, which I'm going to talk about first, because the scent on this was allegedly bubblegum. And I love a bubblegum scent. And this is a straight up, if you can imagine a bubblegum called Fruity Dew, I'm not saying the actual name of it, but I'm sure you can work it out from there. It smells exactly like Fruity Dew. And that is beautiful. So if you got the scent from this and put it in that pomade, that would be an absolute winner for me. But anyway, going inside, there you go, I'm bad. Not anymore. And inside you get a sticker, your hair in good hands, before and after. It's nice, all these little kind of added extras and bits you get in there, that someone's actually taken the time and effort to do this. And there's nothing worse than getting stuff that's really nicely packaged and the product inside is cack, or the other way around where the packaging's not particularly good but the product inside is amazing. This seems to be, so far, I've got 2 more hair products to review after this. All of their collection seems to be absolutely stunning. So the product does match up with the packaging. So again, inside you've got your little booklet of different bits and pieces that they do. And same again, flipping it over for the instruction manuals. Again, take some out of tin, put it on your hand, put some heat through it, squish it through your hands, run it through your hair, and then style your hair. So that's how you use the stuff. Now this is quite a firm wax. It's got a very good strong hold to it, and I'm going to put it well up, nearly on sort of like mega hold up here. Really, really good for volume and texture. I'm not balding or anything, but I have very fine hair, so it's nice to try and get a bit of texture and sort of volume into my hair. I haven't kind of quite got it yet, so I can pompadour it back or everything, or bring the height up. But it saves me sort of like having that slip back look, makes it look like I've got absolutely bugger all there. So I have actually got it in my hair tonight. So it has got good amount of volume to it and good texture. As it's a clay, you don't tend to get a shine from a clay. So this is a matte shine, no shine, matte product. So yeah, it's a matte product for your hair, so there's no shine on that, and it is very good. And remember, with all these hair products and stuff like that, don't take a massive dollop out. We've all made that mistake before, and then put it through our hair and like, oh, that's too much, and then that just washed it all out. Use a little, then you can use a little more and a little more until you have the desired effect. I tend to suffer from what's known as kind of like 3-day hair. On the first time that I wash my hair, it's just limp, it's light, it's fly away and everything else. Once I start building up the products in there, when I get to 3rd day, which is usually the day before I wash my hair again, it kind of everything just clicks and it sits nice, and I don't have any problem with it. So it's good sometimes to have a build up of product in your hair, which in my opinion and what I've experienced does help with hairstyling and stuff like that, rather than washing it every day to wash it out, start again, wash it out, start again. But the scent on this is absolutely divine. It is literally bubblegum, and it's a real thick, heavy scent. And on my scent chart of down the bottom, subtle, medium, and knock your head off stuff, this is a good 3/4 of the way up there. It's a beautiful scent, and one of those scents that you could just sit there and sellotape it to your face and go around sniffing it all day. It is that good. It smells literally of bubblegum. So it's a very good product, and again, it washes out very nicely. and I've had no problems with either product with flakiness, dry scalp, itchiness, flaky bits of hair product or anything like that. They both wash in, they both wash out on first wash. They're very, 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 very good. Now, price-wise, the pomade, bearing in mind, I've literally, before I do the video, if it's in foreign currency, I will literally run it straight through a converter. So this is the price in UK pounds at the point of me doing this review, literally 5 minutes before I done the review. So for the 115ml of the pomade, which is that one, £8.10. With the hair wax, with the Sublime Bubblegum scent, £7.50. Now, I always scratch my head when I do put in the kind of like conversion rates and everything from whatever it is, Ukraine to UK, because it just seems ridiculously low for the product that you're getting. For £7.50 for 115 mils is just ridiculous, because it is that good. Like I say, if you can, hopefully the camera's picking that up okay, but the care and the time and the effort that's gone into literally kind of colour coding all the tins and everything else. There's a gold one, a pink one, blue one as well, and the red one. Everything's colour coded in. I'm loving the retro Americana kind of skulls, greaser, rocker looks. It's absolutely fantastic. And I've got, like I said, I've got 2 more hair products left to review for Scissor Hands, and I've not found a bad product yet with all of them, with any of them, to be honest, and they are ridiculously good. Now, I have had comments on previous videos about there's problems and everything ordering them online. Now, I run all my internet stuff through my iPad here, and on that I have a translator, so if I go over to anything foreign, it will literally translate it into English or whichever desired language you want. If you are having problems with them, then just to get in touch with Scissor Hands on Instagram, and they will sort you out from there. He does speak English, he knows exactly what you're saying and everything else like that, so just give him a message and everything. Their products are amazing. The beard products are spot on. The beard balms are amazing, and these 2 that I reviewed are very, very good. So scoring them now, I would use, personally for me, the pomade over the wax. The wax is very good for volume. So it depends on what sort of day I'm having, really, what I want to do with my hair. But then the scent on this one, to me, is better than this one. And the hold is better on this one and this. It's all swings and roundabouts. I do rate them extremely highly, which is why will use this one more than this one, but I will score them both 20 out of 20, because the consistency between all of their products has been amazing. I cannot find any other words to describe it. All their products, the time, the effort, the care, the passion that's gone into them really, really shows. And I love the products from Scissor Hands from the Ukraine. Thank you so much for sending those over. Like I say, I've got another 2 hair products to review. The last 2 reviews for Scissor Hands, which I'm going to be doing in a week or so's time. So stay tuned for that. Also, at the end of the month, I do have a massive unboxing, but it's nothing you wear or anything like that, and review that's happening, which is a live one at the end of June. Plus, I'm doing a massive giveaway as well. So in order to be in a chance with winning the giveaway on the live review and giveaway and everything else at the end of June, you do need to have subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done. What I've set up is not about me, it's about these small brands and helping them out. And if you're interested in seeing what small brands there are out there, then hey, just click subscribe. There's a load of videos there to watch. So thank you guys for that. Thank you so much for Scissor Hands. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on looking after each other. Keep on supporting each other. Keep on loving each other. Keep on growing those beards. Doesn't matter really if you don't, or a woman, because if my wife came home with a beard, I'm not going to be too impressed with that, especially if it's better than mine. But keep on taking care of each other. I look forward to seeing you in the next review from the Biggie Berserker. Have a good evening, guys. Thank you.